So what is Azure IP Advantage? Well, Microsoft realized that innovating in the cloud came with certain risks involving intellectual property or IP. So as they did this, they built out this program that allows you to protect yourself against those lawsuits from, frankly, attorneys and patent lawyers who try to make this happen. So here are three ways Microsoft is working to protect your creativity and innovation when using Azure. First of all, Microsoft has extended a best-in-industry uncapped defense and indemnification coverage, which includes any open source technology used by Microsoft Azure, like Hadoop with HT Insight, for example. This is included for free as an Azure customer. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign up for it. There's nothing involved in that. You're going to be protected. If an open source technology is used in an Azure branded product, you are protected, and Microsoft is making sure that you are protected in those scenarios. Secondly, Microsoft will allow you to use one of its over 10,000 patents in its portfolio to counter assert when you're actually defending against these patent lawyers or you're trying to deter a patent lawsuit. All you need to do is use Azure regularly. Now that number will vary, but there's a certain number. Go out to check out their site to look at what that would be or contact us. We'd be happy to work with you on that. But you need to be a regular Azure consumer to be covered and have access to this library of patents to counter assert. Microsoft will provide this to you. It's one of those things that they do to help protect you and your innovation and creativity. Thirdly, Microsoft is committed to protect Azure customers from lawsuits if their patents are transferred to a non-practicing entity. A patent law firm that basically all they do is buy patents and then sue people. And so this is what, they put it nicely. It's called for revenue generation. They sue people. But it's not really about innovation. So these folks are just buying these patents up to make money. It's all they're doing. Having worked in an industry before and being a part of patent lawsuits, I fully appreciate that this is a common occurrence, and the ability to prove certain things, especially if the technology is not yours to prove, is sometimes going to be very difficult. While this is not something they do regularly, Microsoft has committed to protecting Azure customers. If it does happen, they have set this up, and you'll read more about that as well. One thing Microsoft is not doing is they're not really putting restrictions on your own IP. So if you build IP within the Azure platform, it's not like they're restricting your ability to protect your IP. This is really about protecting you from lawsuits and those things. Patent lawsuits are so common in the industry and have caused so much havoc to allowing people to create and innovate and do what they need to do to do the next generation of business and great things in our industry. So once again, we see Microsoft leading the industry on matters important to business. No one else is in this space. Microsoft is protecting you even on the open source technologies, which makes them unique. If you need more information about Microsoft's IP Advantage program, click the link below, and we would be happy to help you with that or any other questions you might have around Azure.